Hello everyone. In the previous session we have discussed about primitives, operations and expressions. In today's class we are going to discuss about screen output and keyboard input. Here screen output means how the data is going to be displayed on the screen, and keyboard input means how you are going to take the input from the keyboard. To display the output there are many ways. Among them the first one is writing into an HTML element using inner HTML, means here we are going to use the inner HTML, and the second one is writing into the HTML output using document.write. With the help of the document.write statement we are going to display the output. In the same way, writing into an alert box using window.alert, means here we are going to use the alert method to display the output. Here window is optional, you can use the window or you cannot use the window. Here if you want to use the window, you have to use the window, then then alert. If you are using only alert, then use the alert. Writing into the browser console using console.log, or you can use console.log to display the output. These are the four ways to display the output on the screen. Within these four, for your syllabus, document.write and window.alert are there. We will see first the document.write. What is the use of document.write? Document.write we are going to use to display the output on the screen or on the monitor. We are going to use document.write. See here, the document is the object and it is having several properties and methods, and the most interesting and useful of its methods, within that write is one of the important thing. That's why here we are going to use the document.write. Document is the name of the object and write is the method of the document object. Here document.write is used to display the screen output. If you want to display dynamically anything on the XHTML document or HTML document, we are going to use the document.write. You can see the example here. Within this example, you can see here we are going to use H3 for displaying the heading, that is screen output, using document.write method. Within that we are going to write the script. Within the script, result is equals to 5 plus 6, means the result will be 11. To display that one we are going to use the document.write statement. You can see here the document.write statement we are using to print the statement. The result is, it's going to print the result as 11. You can see the output here. The result is 11. It's printed with the help of the document.write method. This is all about the document.write method. And the next one is alert. We can use the window.alert or directly we can use the alert. Here the alert method opens a dialog window and displays its parameter in that window. It will also display the OK button. It will display only OK button. The parameter string to alert is not an XHTML code, it's the plain text. Here we are going to just pass the plain text as the parameter to the alert method. Therefore, the string parameter to alert method may include /n, but you should not include the break statement. We will see one example. We can use the alert box to display the data or output. You can see the example here. By using the H2, I am going to display the heading as alert method to display the data. Within the script, see here sum is equals to 5 plus 6. By using the alert method, I am going to display the output. The sum is, then plus sum, I am going to display the output with the help of the alert. When you are using the alert, it will display a separate dialog box. You can see here an embedded page on this page says the sum is 11. When you click OK, the window is going to be closed. The separate window is going to be displayed for the alert method, means the separate dialog window or window is displayed for the alert method. This is all about the alert method. And the next is confirm method. What is the use of confirm method here? The confirm method also opens a dialog window in which it displays its string parameter along with two buttons. You can see here in the alert box we are going to use only one button, that is the OK button. Here in the confirm method we are using two buttons, one is OK and another is cancel. Confirm method returns a boolean value which indicates that the user's button input. If you clicked OK, then it is true, and if you cancel it, then it is false. These are the two boolean values, that is true and false. True is for OK, false is for cancel. The confirm method is also used to offer the user the choice of continuing some process. For example, you can see within this example, see here we are going to use this example for clicking the button. Press a button. You can see here within the script we have written confirm, press a button. See here, you can see in the output here also it's displaying the two buttons, OK and cancel. If you click OK, you can click a button. If you click cancel, then you are going to close the window. This is about confirm method. See here, after the user presses one of the buttons in the confirm dialog window, the script can test the variable or question or react accordingly. This is the use of the confirm method. And the next one is prompt. This is very important, prompt method. By using the prompt method we are taking the input. See here, by using the document.write, alert method and the confirm method we are giving the output, but by using the prompt method we are taking the input. See here, the prompt method displays a dialog box that prompts the visitor for input. It will take the user's input. A prompt box is often used if you want the user to input a value before entering the page. Based on the user's input, it's going to act. The prompt method returns the input value if the user clicks OK. If the user clicks cancel, the method returns null. Means when the user clicks OK button, it will process it, otherwise it will stops the execution. This is about the prompt method. The prompt method creates a dialog window that contains a text box. See here, it contains the text box. I will show you. This is the prompt method. You can see here, this is the prompt method. It creates a dialog window that contains a text box. You can see there it contains a text box. The text box is used to collect a string of input from the user which prompt returns as its value. The window also includes two buttons, one is OK and another is cancel. Prompt takes two parameters, the string that prompts the user for input and a default string in case the user does not type a string before pressing one of the two buttons. In many cases, an empty string is used for the default input. You can see the example here. See here, within this example, with the help of the paragraph tag, we are going to write the heading, that is click the button to demonstrate the prompt box, and after that we are going to take one button. That button name is try it, and in the script we are calling that function my function. Within that we are using the prompt, that is variable person is equals to prompt please enter your name, and the closing of the script. You can see here the output. First it will display the output as click the button to demonstrate the prompt box. When you click on try it, it will display as a window, that is prompt window like this. Here you have to enter your name and you need to click OK if it is true. If it is false, then click cancel. This is the use of the prompt method. See here, alert, prompt and confirm cause the browser to wait for a user response. See here, we need to wait for the user response in the prompt method, alert method as well as the confirm method, because here it is going to display a dialog box for user to react. That's why we need to wait here for the user reaction. But in the document.write, it will display output directly. That is the use of document.write. In the case of alert, the OK button must be pressed. But in the case of prompt and confirm methods, you can click either OK or cancel. Like this we are going to use the screen output and keyboard input. Prompt is a keyboard input method, confirm is a screen output. Here if you have any doubt, then we can use the confirm method to check from the user or to verify from the user. Then the alert method is used to display the dialog box. It is similar to document.write, but the document.write will display the result in the browser itself, but the alert method is used to display the output in the separate window, separate dialog box. This is the use of the alert method. In today's session we have discussed document.write method, alert, then the confirm method, then prompt method. Thank you.